Good morning. Happy Friday, guys. Man, I'm hearing some cool-ass stories out there. People making the fuck you money. No, not quite fuck you money yet. But guys, yeah, really cool stories of guys who are doing well in the trenches, even the past couple days with the pullback. But hearing stories of people's lives being changed, which is, man, is that exciting to hear. It's exciting to hear. It's happening. It's happening all around us. I hope you guys are hearing those stories too. Maybe if you're not, maybe it's time to upgrade the circle, if you know what I mean. Maybe. China, hey, good to see you, man. China, you got a new schedule now, I think, right? Yeah, man. Have not seen you much. But yeah, I think you got that new schedule going on. Good to see you, man. Gravity GMs. Yeah, some crazy stuff happening out in crypto, out in shitcoinville. I am, dude, I'm deep. I'm deep in it now. I'm kind of like up in the game, and I'll share some of that probably over the next week or two. Some new, fuck, dude, just getting deeper, and I think smarter with it. And so, like, trying some new stuff to like track and finding some new info streams. And so far, so good. But I'll share that once I know a little more. That's cool. All right. Well, yeah, great having you here, Choina. Man, guys, smash the like. You know what? I'm going to do what I've been doing lately because I've noticed it helps. But I'm going to drop the link to the X stream, too. You don't have to like it. I mean, you do have to like it. You do. You don't have to watch over there for sure. It's actually, I like people watching on YouTube. It's where the comments are. If you are tuning in over on X, most of the gang's over on YouTube, man. Peter, fuck no, I wish. I wish. Dude, so when I talked earlier this week about goals this cycle, CryptoPunk is a goal. It should be, at least. Only problem, and I'll actually get to this in just a minute here. CryptoPunks are going to get way out. I mean, they're $117,000 floor price right now. I think they get to 500K this cycle. And I don't know. I don't know what to make of this quite yet. I don't know if we've started the new norm of like, I don't know. I think we get bear markets again, but I don't think bear markets resemble what they did before. I don't know. I've always thought there's a point of like no return in meme coins and like the political landscape here in regulations and enforcement and all that. It might have made that shift over where this suddenly, Peter, ain't that bonkers? 20 ETH, just a matter of what, 8 weeks ago or so? 20 ETH. Probably most people in here could have liquidated everything they got to get one. And if not, like on your own, probably with a buddy or two, I think everybody had a shot at them. That might be gone. Anyway, guys, smash the like on the video. Subscribe here, SlamX Official on YouTube, SlamX.io, and also CryptoSlam.io over on X. And grab your .slam domain, guys. I wonder if you guys are farming points over on Tradeport yet. But if you are farming, either way, if you are or you're not, get your .slam domains so you can get those multipliers when you are. And also, with big announcements coming next week, there will be .slam, or I should say slam domain utility throughout the ecosystem. Just grab them. It's certainly smart to have. Look at this. This is starting to really pick up steam here. Good shit. This is people farming over on Tradeport. Good stuff. We'll come back to that. I really want to get to, man, the meat of things. Dude, it's go time, man. It's time to lock in. It's time to lock the fuck in. Like last weekend was definitely time. This weekend it's still time. Man, the sooner you lock in, the fucking better at this point. Shout out to OSF. Yeah, your buddies here. Your buddies here are paying attention to crypto again. We looked at applications on the Apple App Store and Google Play Store, and the top apps are crypto apps. And so your normie friends are coming back, and they are going to degen, and they are going to gamble, and they're gonna get back into Doge. They know Doge. They know meme coins, guys. These guys know gambling. Chona, you sold some Pepe. Good shit. Oh man, super cool. Really, really good play. Ha, Peter, nice. I like that. dgods.slam. Yeah, man, the Pepe listing's wild. Couple more big listings today. One that's a game changer, but yeah, I'm not even. I did tell my family. I'm not. This is not a joke. I told my family I'm not going to see you for a few months, and I'm serious. Like I work. If I put down the green screen, I'm right in my living room. I see them all day long, all day long. But I'm not going to talk to them. I'm not going to look at them even. It's not time for distractions. Get rid of your friends. Get rid of your family. Get rid of everything. Sell your car. Lock your wife and kids in a room if you have to. This, like normally that's not acceptable, but people understand. I think for the most part, people understand if they do that. Well, I mean, don't let them out, because if people outside of this crazy, if people out on the outside find out, then that they don't get it. But dude, if you had to explain your side of the story here in this space, you had to compose a banger tweet, and you just explained you had to lock the family away, in the basement for 6 months. People would be like, you shouldn't have done it, but I get it. Yeah. I don't know that it was the wrong call. Yeah, do what you got to do. Don't and I'm okay, being dead serious. Spend all your time here. Yeah, cutie, NFT cutie, it takes a minute. Just keep waiting. Just keep waiting. Oh, dude, so Peter, are you just coming back from travels? I haven't seen your name here in a minute, too. Dude, okay, again, lock the fuck in. I mentioned on the afternoon show, I chatted with Henry. I said, we're not playing meme coins well enough yet. We're fine. You guys know we're doing okay. Everybody's doing okay right now. But if every second of your free time and then more is not dedicated to not just skimming through tickers, but going to find stuff out of meme coins, find trending stories and then watching for when those tokens are created, right? If you're not doing that and then finding, there's some other levels to it. I'm starting to see that very clearly now. And I'm doing that. That's what I'm doing. I'm not just sitting on Photon and Pump Fun. I'm not doing that anymore. It's certainly up all day, but we're going deeper. Point is, you should too, because this is the life-changing season, and you don't want to miss it, man. Come on, you want to be in the next Moodeng. You want to be in the next Moodeng really early. Granted, we got in very early to Moodeng. We called Moodeng at 5 mil. You're looking at 100. You're looking at an 1100. 100, whatever. You're looking at a big X on that one. If you got in Moodeng when we called it here, you're up pretty fucking big. So Moodeng just got an OKX listing. Look, the Binance listing is coming. It's definitely coming. A Binance listing is coming. A Coinbase listing is coming. Moodeng is everybody's competing to see who's the next or who's Doja this cycle or Shiba or whatever. It is Moodeng. Moodeng is absolutely it. There's no way Moodeng is not. Luna, good morning. Cosmos, good morning. Mike Bennett, GMs. Yeah, Moodeng is going, look at this. Dude, almost 700 mil, and it did touch. Oh, dude, it touched almost 800 mil. It touched 800 mil. Wow. Yeah. It's very clear what Moodeng... Look, you saw how quick Peanut got to a 2-point-something billion dollar market cap. Moodeng's going to do the exact same thing. The difference is Moodeng's not going to stop at 2.4. Moodeng's going to go to 5 or 10 bill. It is. And then from there, it's can it... Choina, that meme is super real. That it's, swear to God, it's real. And everybody here has that opportunity. Let me be real serious here. I don't know if you have that opportunity. Okay. If you're doing what I was talking about before, just maybe 30 minutes, throughout the day, randomly checking on Pump Fun or Photon or, again, whatever. If you're just checking here casually a couple times throughout the day, that meme, I don't know if it's real. You can get very lucky, and with some skill, you can absolutely do it. But the guys who I know are locking in that life-changing thing are not doing anything but focusing on this. That's it. There you go. Moodeng, 663 mil right now, on its way to multiple billions. Clear winner here. But look, I think even bigger, because I think Moodeng was obvious. All along the way, Moodeng, incredibly fucking obvious. Knew this was going to bounce back. Knew it. Knew that coin's going to billions. It is. And I think we all expected that Dog gets that T1 exchange listing. It did. It did. You know my thoughts on Dog. It's still not my favorite. I still like it. I respect the hell out of Leonidas. But now's not the time for that. Now's the time to celebrate. Dog got that listing, man. Dog go to the moon. Clearly, and for a long fucking time, the biggest rune in the entire Bitcoin ecosystem. The top rune by holder count. Actually, that might have changed. By holder count, it was. By market cap, it has been for many months. And in fact, it got up to $900-something million market cap, right, in the earlier part of this year. And I think we're on our track back to that. This is absolutely massive because this is our thesis. This is what we said. This is my thesis for Gizmo. It's if any rune gets a T1 exchange listing, and Kraken is that, look the fuck out. That means people will take that extra step that they didn't want to do of going to buy on Magic Eden. They don't want to do it. It's a pain in the ass. Yes, it is. It is a pain in the ass. But some people, not everybody, will take that extra step and they will go buy because now the writing is on the wall. Now they see the potential here. So volume's coming to runes right now. It's coming. And it's going to come fast and furious. Ahead of the Magic Eden swaps. Ahead of that, people are going to start coming in. They're going to start piling in, hoping and praying and whatever for the next T1 exchange listing, and Dog still has more to go. Dog's got Kraken, but Dog now, hopefully, on its way to Binance, hopefully on its way to Coinbase. Those dominoes fall too at some point. So Dog just blazing a trail for everybody. And man, what this is going to do, I just think people should not be underestimating this. The thesis, we've been talking about it a lot, is playing out. It was if T1 listing comes, runes send. And for swaps on Magic Eden, it was a when, but it was like if both happen, look the fuck out, and man, it's happening. Dug up almost 20% in the past 24 hours. Everything up. It's green across the board, other than Gizmo. And that's okay. You guys take some profits there. I get that. A lot of people in Gizmo up big. Make no mistake, Gizmo, I think, is going to be one of the biggest runes, period. $52 million market cap. But there's Dog. I think Dog now on a fast track to $1 billion. By the way, got to mention this too. On Kraken, these are perps, right? This is not spot trading yet. Usually it goes perps first, and then spot trading comes just a little bit down the road. And I don't know how far off, I don't know how soon, whatever. Don't know. So we get to expect Kraken spot trading. We're looking forward to, again, Binance, maybe Coinbase. We're looking forward to all of it at this point. But man, is this huge for all the runes. And so the whole ecosystem getting this pump. Cypher Genesis pump and Pups pumping. I'm less confident about, especially in the short term, Pups flipping Dog now when I thought that looked imminent. A little less sure now because of that T1 listing for Dog. But Dog holders, GG, man. Rune, Cosmos, yes, sir. Cosmos runes are so young and so early, and it makes, dude, do not sell your runes, man. Don't sell them. It doesn't make any sense. In fact, you know what? Runes is the thing you should round trip it before you sell too early because the upside potential is so big. Luna, the reason the Coinbase, the base tokens are cooking right now, it's because like the meme coin cabal has been chilling. It's been saying, and they're right, saying you guys better rotate from Solana over to base because this is about to cook. Because you see these T1 listings for stuff like Moodeng and Goat and everything you guys are talking about, it's going to happen to base. They're going to list the base things because it's Coinbase, of course. So Miggles and Brett and all the other big base meme coins, they're going to see T1 exchange listings too, so people getting ahead of that. Don, you buy runes right on Magic Eden. It's kind of the only place. Like there are other platforms, but it's the main platform, and you trade them. I'll show you. This is why people here. No, let me use Dog for the example. Got to give them their kudos today. The reason people don't buy them, man, you can't just swap. I mean, you kind of can. You can't just say I want to buy $200 worth of it. Or 50, here's a better example. You can't just buy $50 worth of it, Let me fix our screen. You're relying on bundles that are for sale. You got to still bundle these up. So right now, the smallest bundle, or I should say the cheapest bundle, $219 for a bundle of 50 of the Rune, which is not bad. But dude, sometimes you're sitting here and all you can do is spend $2,700 because the smallest bundle is 600,000, and the next one up is 700,000, and the next one up is 1.9 million for $8,000. And if you want to have a smaller bundle, well, you have to buy it at a higher price. It's really, look at this. These guys are not splitting their runes. So huge freaking bundles that you got to spend $4,000 on. This is why people are staying away from runes still, because these guys aren't breaking down into smaller bundles and they're not making it easy. That changes here. Right here when Magic Eden enables swaps. That should make it easier. Here's what I don't know. I don't know if that means you don't have to break, you don't have to split your runes up into small bundles, or if it's just going to automatically match you, where right now I can go like this, right? Check this out. I can drag this slider for how much Bitcoin I want to spend, basically. Actually, not even that. This just automatically selects. This just goes and selects automatic. It just checks for me. It checks, bundles for me. So I can buy a big old batch of them. Swaps is going to let you say, I want $300 worth of runes, and it's going to go grab this bundle, and it's going to go find further down another bundle that's tiny, but $100 worth of it, and you'll buy that. It's still not the most efficient, but that is a way to get people in. Somebody who wants to come in for $50, they can probably get in at that point. So that brings a ton of liquidity. It's going to help a ton, but those T1 listings is what's really going to send it, and we got our first. So Rune's most upside potential. Don't sell a single rune. Nothing. It just doesn't make sense. If you're hurting, if you need it, if you see a huge opportunity somewhere else right now, I get it. There's times where it makes sense, but the upside, especially in the big ones, in Dog, in Pups, maybe Cypher Genesis, definitely in Gizmo, definitely in $1 Billion Cat, right? The opportunity, the upside is so huge in those. Why get out early? In fact, we just keep seeing over and over and over again the conviction plays off. Buy, hold, really, really does work in meme coins right now. I wouldn't stray from that plan, man. But this is what's so nuts. Look, I pointed this out in a tweet yesterday. In fact, let's look now. Volume is like nothing. Volume's like non-existent. Honestly, compare it to Solana. Check the screenshot yesterday. Top rune yesterday, Dog, of course. 1.4 mil in volume. Gizmo pops 500,000 in volume. That's in a 24-hour period, guys. In 24 hours, that's the kind of volume we're seeing over here. On Solana, man. For some context, and of course, Moodeng's a different beast, but Moodeng in an hour has 14 million in volume. In an hour, it's got, in 5 minutes, it's got 300,000 in volume. Even I'll click on some trending tokens here. In 5 minutes, this token, Floki, which is a little scammy knockoff token, 4 million. Right? That's the kind of volume that really happens in the trenches, in meme coins out there. You can't sell runes right now when the top rune is getting 1.6 million in 24 hours. I'm telling you, man, Solana meme coins are getting 10 times that. Often more than that. The upside's way too big over here. It's way too big. Do not sell your runes. Now, here's where things get a little extra spicy, and it is on the NFT side, and I'm really excited about this. But, man, CryptoPunk sales cooking. Absolutely freaking cooking. CryptoPunks will peak at the floor price, but, man, oh, man. Floor's up to $115,000. What is it? Almost 40 ETH here. Look, so many people are going to get rich this cycle. I think more than last cycle. I do. I think more people are going to get stupid money this cycle than last time. And they're going to rotate it to safer assets. They're going to rotate to Bitcoin. Of course, they'll go to stables, right? But stables and Bitcoin and Solana and ETH. And on the NFT side, you're going for CryptoPunks. There's not much else. No, I don't think. Yeah, but people will buy Bored Apes. Jazz, good morning. Good to see you, man. Barry, good morning. Marco, GM, sir. I mean, yes, Pudgy Penguins too, but man, it's CryptoPunks. CryptoPunks still is not even in the same class as anything else. Some of the top generative art, like autoglyphs, yeah, that too, but it's CryptoPunks. And so a lot of that money that people make in meme coins is going to consolidate to this collection here. I think we'll see CryptoPunks at a $5.5 million floor this cycle. Bullish as hell for NFTs too, by the way, but this is where a lot of that money is going to flow. Actually, let me peek. I want to see what's on the floor here. Hey, man, it's kind of slim pickings, isn't it? Yeah, it's about to get silly, especially in punks here. All right, big news yesterday, guys. Word that maybe Gary Gensler's out of here. Maybe. We can read into this, but Gensler had a speech yesterday, and in that speech, it very much sounded like a retirement, didn't it? I think it's pretty freaking obvious. I think you could probably say safely Gary Gensler's gone. So news broke with his statement, right? Again, in his live speech. And shortly after, worth pointing this out too. In his speech, a couple noteworthy points here. Stated that course of rule did a lot of what we're doing here, that a lot of these tokens are securities. He did say Bitcoin not a security. He said maybe ETH too. Although I know what Gary really thinks, which is when ETH went to proof of stake, it became a security. The man taking credit for the Bitcoin ETFs. And he does point out the illegal activities that people use crypto for. Of course, right? It happens. Legal, not legal, whatever. People will do whatever they want. They will. And look, Bitcoin doesn't necessarily make it easier. It doesn't. It is early. Maybe it's easier now than it will be, but I don't think cash is so hard. And it's a dirty world out there. Crypto does not have a problem that the real world does not already have. But anyway, Gensler out. Man, after that speech, after that statement, we then get word that 18 states here, 18 states are suing the SEC and the commissioners. This is awesome. I love this. Alleging unconstitutional overreach and unfair persecution of the crypto industry. Yes, under the leadership of Gensler. The timing of this is very, very clear, guys. Knew this was coming. Maybe doesn't want to face the heat. Maybe just doesn't want to put up with a battle here, right? Good morning, Casper. And so maybe Gensler getting out now ahead of this. This is actually really, really big, and it just signals what way we're going, which is a very friendly, incredibly friendly environment for crypto. Amazing. Dude, things are so good right now that those rate cuts we're expecting, look, I think we still get them, right? 25 basis points. I think it still comes. I don't know if you're here still, Gravity, but December? Rate cuts December, maybe? But it sounds like they're not in a rush anymore to lower those rates. The economy actually looking okay. And by the way, who do you give credit to for that? Is it Biden? Is it? I mean, do you give credit to Trump for winning? I don't know. But again, rate cuts maybe not coming imminently here. And that's okay. If we don't need them, we don't need them. And maybe we don't need them because predictions are Bitcoin to 180K this cycle here. That's coming from Van Eck. I like that prediction. I mean, how do you not? 180K Bitcoin incoming feels pretty doable too. It does. That's a 2x from here. We got a long way to go in this cycle still. 180K? We'll take it. And man, it's just bullish news like this that keeps fueling that kind of speculation. Trump proposing no taxes on crypto. Crypto, it sounds like crypto that's launched here in the States, right? Like US-based companies launching tokens, no capital gains tax on them, or is it just no tax period? Whatever it is, man, how do you not get so excited for that too? Again, clearly great things coming. Okay, Gravity, thank you, man. One more quarter point cut and then done. Okay. And that's this year, right, Gravity? That's like December, or is that November still? But yeah, guys, no taxes on crypto potentially. And then look, we know the United States is looking to hold Bitcoin as a strategic reserve. Great. But man, individual states also looking to do the same thing. The Pennsylvania House of Representatives introduced legislation. This is just yesterday, guys. That would let the state hold Bitcoin. And I think they were looking to hold about 10% of their reserve in Bitcoin. So I think they've got about $7 billion, so about $700 million worth of Bitcoin. Incredible stuff. Incredible stuff. All right, let's peek at the macro crypto market here. Bitcoin looking pretty decent right now. I know we've been down a little over the past couple of days, and it's felt like the air's been sucked out. But look at that, guys. Bitcoin at 89.5. ETH still over 3K, but look, I mean, just barely hanging on at this point. Solana at 212. I think we're just a moment away from just resuming banana zone. We're still in it too, by the way. Let's peek. In fact, let's zoom out a little bit. I mean, yeah, we have a 2x from here to fulfill Van X prediction here. And I do think it's coming. Now, interesting, again, crypto kind of down past 24 hours, and what do you know? Bitcoin ETFs actually saw outflows yesterday. First day outflows since the election, so that certainly stands out. But there you see it, 400 mil in outflows yesterday. It's the Fidelity ETF that led the way there. Got 180 million in outflows. And then on the east side, outflows as well. But just 3.2 mil. Not crazy. Now, on the ETF front, some more stuff coming. Some more stuff that'll be cooking soon here. Nature AC. Love this guy. Actually, you need to get him here for a little ETF check-in. But Nate thinks, actually, this is coming from Matthew Sigel, whatever. Pretty likely we get a Solana ETF trading. Oh, look, application's already been filed. So approved and trading by the end of the year? By the end of next year? I don't know. I would hope a little sooner than that. Gravity, probably December for the rate cut. And then Cosmos. Yeah, you know, the United States being the crypto capital of the world's got a nice ring to it. There are countries around the world that have no tax on crypto, and we know people that live in those places and plan to move to those places. How great would it be if they don't have to? Keep it here. Just keep it here. But yeah, Solana ETF certainly coming. And then we have an ETF that's a nice basket of cryptos here. So Bitwise filing for the Bitwise 10 Crypto Index Fund. Pretty freaking huge. Man, are we growing. Man, are we growing. Incredible stuff. Okay, now NFT market. Looking really, really good. Looking really good. And just the start, too. It's really, really just the start. I love this. Love this little ramping up we're doing. Bringing us back to April levels at this point. And I would love to see if we can maintain, especially over the weekend here. Typically, weekend kind of slow, but here you see it. 25 million in sales in the past 24 hours. And, yeah, funny. Sellers dead even on Tuesday, Wednesday. Sellers down yesterday, buyers down as well, transactions down. Average sale price up, though, and that has to do a lot with those CryptoPunk sales. Trade profits did fall into the negative. Not terrible. 94,000 in the negative. Today in the positive. 35,000. And I do want to flip to the weekly numbers, too, because we've smashed last week's sales by a long shot. I mean, look. Last week, 93 mil. This week already with, let me think, Saturday, Sunday, 48, about 36 hours to go in this data period, guys. Hang on, am I mathing right? No, hang on. So about 60 hours to go in the data period. 125 million sales. I mean, look, you got to go back to the end of April, beginning of May, to land where I think we end up here. Probably on par with this right here. Right, we're doing about 20 mil, let's say 20 to 30 mil a day right now. pretty clear. I think we're going to finish with, 160, 170, somewhere in that ballpark. Let's say 160 mil in sales this week. Huge week. Huge week. And then weekly trade profits also really, really looking awesome here. See if we can get that down. We'll see if we can flip that positive, but looking pretty darn strong here in NFTs. Now there's our sweet CryptoPunks, man. The king of NFTs. On its throne, top of the collection rankings here. 8.6 million in sales. Actually, let me refresh. Yeah, more sales. More sales since the show started. 8.8 million in sales. We'll look at that a little closer here in a moment, too, but just incredible stuff here. It's followed by D-Market, Bitcoin Puppets, Gilded Guardian Heroes, ETH Bullshark, Milady Maker, Pudgy Penguins, Quantum Cats, C Hype C, and then Node Monks. There's a shout out to the Doodles. I'm going to touch on their news yesterday, too, because I did leave some stuff out. Only caught it after the show. But check this out. Here's your CryptoPunks. Absolutely crazy here. A nice beanie punk selling for $519,000. It's a 170 ETH sale. Another beanie punk, 150 ETH, $463,000. But look at this. I'm just going to scroll. This is the past 24 hours top collectible sales. I mean, it just doesn't stop. It just doesn't stop. It's got to be our biggest day in. I mean, easily the biggest day in a year, but I think we're looking at the biggest day of punk sales in probably years at this point. 68 CryptoPunks have sold in the past 24 hours. And you saw over on Magic Eden what it did to the floor price, right? 115,000, pushing it up to nearly a 40 ETH floor. D-Gen, good to see you, man. And just cooking. And I think those punks do something pretty silly here. I'd be trying to lock one up if I could. I mean, honestly, I think that should be a goal for people. It should. But by the way, we're not going to touch on it here. Who shouted out the Mr. Beast CoffeeZilla Lemon? I think Lemon said it. We heard the story of Mr. Beast insider trading here in crypto, right? About 2-3 weeks ago, story broke about that. Interesting watching the CoffeeZilla breakdown dropped like this morning or last night about it, and Mr. Beast was telling the story. Gary V. We'll talk to Joe about this in the afternoon, but Gary V calls up or texts Mr. Beast and Logan Paul and a whole bunch of dudes, gets them on a group call, and he's telling these guys, gets them in the call and says, guys, CryptoPunks, you gotta buy CryptoPunks. It's cool to see. Those are the guys that are in CryptoPunks. A lot of rich guys, and man, do I think the user base is growing right now, and it's because of meme coins, guys. It's because of Bitcoin, yeah. And it's because of Trump, yeah, but meme coins. And then partnerships like the Doodles with McDonald's. It's getting crypto in front of so many people here, and it is going to bring some people in. Look, Mr. Beast owned, I think, like 8 or 9 CryptoPunks. If you, through like this Doodles partnership with McDonald's, reach tens of millions of people, which they will. I mean, really, probably hundreds of millions of people. I mean, really, just to see the art, who then maybe a fraction of them come and look at crypto, and a fraction of them come and look at NFTs. You get 5 or 10 people who are in that, in the millionaire club, but maybe billionaire club, and they're now crypto bros. And they're into CryptoPunks. They get into CryptoPunks. It just takes a few of them, guys, to trade like Mr. Beast to buy 10 CryptoPunks. Some of them probably more. Some of them maybe just 1 or 2, whatever. Point is, we are bringing new people in, and we are bringing some people in that probably are going to be pretty darn spendy here. Yeah, what do those V1 punks look like? Let's pee. I want to see. Because, yes, when CryptoPunks cook, I always do think it just makes sense that we see V1s move at least a little bit. And the thing is, when you get new people in, new people have no idea that V1 punks are even a thing, right? They don't know the lore. They don't know the story yet. So there's going to be a whole new wave of, like a new run on V1 punks, again, from people who don't even know they exist. And even if they see them, they don't know what they are. They don't realize that it is Larva Labs CryptoPunks. Yeah, these will be 7-ish ETH here in the next couple of months. I mean, that's easy. V1 Punks will be 5, 7. Maybe they get back to 10. And maybe we get like a little frenzy coming too, and maybe they get back to where they were. They got to 27, 28 ETH floor. I'm not convinced they do that. For them to do that, that's Punks over like, that's going to be Punks at like a 200 plus ETH floor. And could it happen? Yep. But I think like a 5 to 7 ETH floor is pretty much automatic for a V1 Punk. And I love it. And tell you what, at 7 ETH or so, I'd probably be tempted to sell mine. But in my head, I just plan to keep it for. I don't want to ever be priced out. I don't want to ever reach that point where they don't fall back down to a certain price and then never have a chance. Because I look at V1 Punks as a larva lag, as a real deal CryptoPunk. I do. I very much do. I really do look at V1s as a real CryptoPunk. And I know most people don't. I know it's an error print. I know it's like a beta run in a way, right? But I look at them like a CryptoPunk with the same story and the same lore, and certainly should be less valuable, but I certainly talked myself into thinking, look, they have a different reason they're special. It is the first minted CryptoPunk. I love them. Anybody who doesn't know the V1 Punk story, what I explained is basically it. We can touch on it another time and get deeper into it, but it is the first minted CryptoPunk. Error on the contract. They had to remint them, airdropped them to holders. These are minted by Larva Labs. These are the ones that sold out. When people write about what happened with CryptoPunks, how they were sold and when and all that stuff, it's these. It's these ones. The other ones, the very valuable ones, they are actually copies. 6-hole GM. It's a great story. I love them. Okay, so back to Doodles, though, guys. Okay, we showed this yesterday. It's such a great story. It's so great for NFTs. It's great for Web3. It's great for IP. Just all around, just a fantastic partnership. It's huge. But what I missed yesterday, look, I thought it was just the coffee cups. I didn't think it was anything beyond that, but wrong. They kind of had it buried in the thread. Or it actually wasn't on the main thread, guys. Like, it wasn't on the McDonald's tweet, I believe. It was on, like, their marketing guy composed a separate tweet, and there were more details there, and the details are pretty darn cool. Okay, so along with the coffee cups, which is just fantastic all on its own, there are digital traits, guys. There are NFT traits for your Doodles avatar. McDonald's themed. Love this. Now, I hope those come in packs, because I like the Kraken packs. I think that it's a nice hook for people who are new to this stuff. China, I'm with you, man. I love them, dude. But yeah, there you go. Some traits for your avatar. I'm glad they included that. I was hoping they didn't do the partnership with no NFT, whatever, which if they did, fine. But I think even better with this stuff. So yes, some digital wearables, but guys, some physical wearables too, and they look awesome. So yes, some merch, some McDonald's Doodles themed merch, some shirts, a hat. I'm trying to think what else was in the mix, and I still say a missed opportunity to not have like just a GM hat, with the yellow M. Would have been cool. So like little missed opportunity, but man, just amazing here. Actually, I just realized too, McDonald's. Okay, this is not the McDonald's website. Okay, it's a Doodle site. But they do have a McDonald's page. Look, the people that get those cups, somehow, some way are going to get... they're getting a pass, so they are going to get like an NFT. So they're going to go through like a process to like link an account or create an account. It will not be a wallet. Like they're not going to be greeted like a prompt from MetaMask or anything, which is cool. But they'll get a pass, and I think that pass is an NFT. I think. They'll be able to watch the Dolesville and the Doodleverse thing, and they'll see names they recognize, right? Lil Wayne and Lil Yachty and Coi Leray and Pharrell Williams. Like, really, really cool. And then at that point, they either get a free pack, right, to get the traits, or the traits are just going to show up in their wallet. But then also on the site is going to be the merch. It's nice. Yeah, big-ass partnership. Really, really, really cool. Dude, I want to get to meme coins here in a quick second. Let me blitz through some other NFT news, guys. Other side metaverse. Look, they had a little pilot or a demo or maybe it's actually live, but in the other side metaverse. Hang on, do we have audio with it? We do. Hang on, let's play this. In the other side metaverse now, we could go actually do this show. We could do this show in the metaverse. We could have a spaces here, right? TLDR, you can launch this new thing called a bubble. We all float up to the sky, have a nice group chat. Again, right? Do the show. It's cool. I like it. Bring people in the metaverse. You don't have to blow them away with bells and whistles and, like our vision of the metaverse. We know it's early for that. Just give people things to do and let them just hang. I hope there's a little more to the demo than this. I mean, okay, that's it. And by that's it, I still think it's cool. I think it's cool. Anyway, that's what's going on in the Hudah ecosystem. Does it move the needle? Nah. Little underwhelming. I don't even want to put that out there. It's cool. It's pretty cool. But I do think that should just go live all the time, right? And we should be able to pop in and hop into our own little, group chat in a bubble. But I like it. I like it. Now, this is a story I missed also the other day, and I caught it on the Say What show. Shout out to Q. Mike Bennett, the aliens better have a metaverse. Yeah, I bet they do. In fact, hey, think of this. We probably are in the metaverse right now. I mean, in a way, we are in the metaverse now, but yeah, we're, what is it? The simulation theory? That mean we're in the metaverse. Hell yeah, they do. Okay, so I missed this story, heard about it in Say What yesterday. Did you guys hear that Proof, right? Yuga Labs owns Proof now. Dude, they're done. They're shutting down Proof Collective. Oh man, are people pissed? And should they be? And I don't know, but people are not happy. So here you go. This is now turned into a 3-year thing, which they worded as if it was always that. It's never the impression I had. I don't get a sense from the community that that's what they thought either. But Yuga Labs deciding, with the Proof team, that the Proof Collective is no more, man. That's a real bummer for these guys. Now, for anybody who doesn't know, Proof Collective is like their art platform. They have worked with the biggest artists in this space. I think Rafiq Anadol, and I know Zancan, and Tyler Hobbs, and just, again, the Jack Butcher, the who's who of NFT art, I should say digital art, that does tokenize their works. They have had some of the biggest artists in this space. But that's it. That's the end. Now, your Proof Pass, these things used to sell for, I think, 100 plus ETH, guys. I mean, they were expensive. That pass will get you, I guess, one final piece of art. You'll have like a swap or a burn or something, right? Convert that pass into a piece of art. I'm sure it's going to be something great too, like great. Maybe grail worthy. Man, but it's over and people are heated. And so I guess there was talk before that pass would turn into a Moonbird Elder. Sounds like that's not happening. It's just, I don't know, man. It feels like it's been rug after rug after rug. Look, maybe they didn't see a future. I really do think people have overblown the art stuff. And let me clarify that too. I do think what's happening in art here in NFTs is historic. I do think this is a very special period for digital art. I do. I think Beeple is going to be one of those guys centuries from now that is going to be talked about. He is an iconic artist. He is more than that. But man, do we throw around historic, way, way, way too casually here in this space about art. There's a lot of great art. But historic and whatever, some of it. And so maybe these guys also realize it, and they realize the appetite for digital art is not what we thought. Yeah, Proof go poof. Ha! I dig that. Biggie's not happy, Choin. I know that. And he's out at Marfa, so he wasn't on the show. But I talked to Q. Him and Biggie are going to come on the show next week. And I certainly want to dive into this, but I guess Biggie's really not happy. And I get it. Because he's defended those guys, man, so much. And, man, that team does... Again, I struggle saying the team doesn't have the community's back. If they didn't see a path forward, if they don't think the demand is going to be there, if they think they're kind of just wasting... Look, if they put all their time and energy and effort into a thing that 100 people from around the world like, is that really worth the effort? To those 100 people, yeah. But to those people putting in that work, do you think they deserve to, like, you know, kind of build out their dreams in a way that maybe is more meaningful? I mean, yes, sometimes this stuff is messy. You know, I'm sure these guys had the best of intentions, and the space changes. And oftentimes we change. The space was what it was, and the way we see it changes, right? So they kind of maybe just came to, you know, kind of seeing things for what they are, which is maybe not as big as we thought when it comes to art. That said, you guys know I think there's going to be an art cycle again. I think art is going to cook, but maybe not enough to be running a whole project, you know, with probably, I mean, many millions behind it. Probably not worth putting effort into something like that. So, tricky call. Yuga Labs call, I believe, right? But, man, not awesome. I know for holders there. I know that. All right, a couple other stories, then we dive into the trenches. I hope you saw this. This is great. Litecoin has a fantastic fucking intern, man. So you guys, okay, Murad. Main character Murad says, look, altcoins, overvalued. In fact, the value they had was mimetic. People traded them based off the meme. It was not really about the tech, because if it were about the tech, all this stuff crazy overvalued. And so just so fitting that we had an altcoin that really highlighted that for us. I'm talking about Litecoin, who yesterday decided to just shitpost about, I mean, everything, but really picking on Solana yesterday. What a great tweet. Solana's the microphone of crypto. You got to check if it's even on before you use it, which, brutal. And you get a co-founder of Solana firing back. But what's funny, dude, is Litecoin shot up to like a 3-year high yesterday. Because Murad is right, dude. D-Yank, good to see you, sir. Choyna, dude, yes, I'm telling you, man. I know you guys, right? And we've all become friends, and a lot of you guys through those guys. So, like, the Web3 guys, Gifted and Biggie Poppins and Nifty Q are like, they got a really special place in my heart, and like some of my favorite fucking people I've met in this space. Like, there's like a special place for them. So excited to get them on the show next week. Maybe with Gifted too. That'd be really cool to just have the crew together for a show. I genuinely love those guys. So yeah, it would be awesome. And yeah, Recur team, fuck them, dude. There's a lot of guys. Hey man, I'll always throw maybe Pixel Vault in that mix too. I don't know. I know people got bags there, but I think they did the space dirty. But anyway, Litecoin cooking. Proving, guys, just this incident proves the value of this shit is mimetic. It is. Murad is right. Murad thesis is playing out. Murad's right about everything he's talking about, by the way. Maybe he's manipulative, maybe. I know that's what people say. Maybe he's just a cabal guy. Maybe he's just doing all this because he's got big bags. All that true, right? But he's right. It is the meme coin super cycle. We are on our way to multiple coins at $10 billion market caps. We are on our way to maybe a couple meme coins at 100 bill. He's right. And he's right that these coins like Litecoin, the value is mimetic. He's absolutely right. Incredible stuff. Now, this story, guys, potentially fucking huge. I don't know if you saw it, but okay, 3 days ago, Ansem, his Instagram account got hacked. Yesterday, the Dog Whiff Hat account on X got hacked. And as part of that hack, the guy who gained access to the account showed who controls the Whiff account, and it's none other than Ansem. Fueling speculation that Ansem maybe is the person to launch the Whiff token. Maybe, guys. Maybe that's actually true. Okay, there's other explanations. Maybe he was brought in to help lock down the account. I saw people say that, right? Maybe it's because he's great at tweeting and they wanted him to be the one tweeting. But maybe, guys, everything in this space is fake, and I believe that. And maybe he launched that token and then plays like a community member. Maybe. It's very possible. I just always say, whatever you hear out there, whatever's the story, whatever's the narrative, you probably just shouldn't believe it. It's all fake. And let me be clear. I don't know if that's the case with Whiff, but for sure, Ansem seems to run that Whiff account. That's for sure. But yes, everything is fake out there. The narrative, in fact, even if you're being told something, expect that it's the opposite. Doesn't matter who I'm talking about or what, just expect that it's everything. It's all fake. A lot of money to be made here, and we're not talking like a couple $100, couple $100,000, but we're not talking that. We're talking tens and maybe hundreds of millions at stake here. People don't give a fuck about morals and honesty and any of that. No. So yeah, just assume everything out there is a lie. Just assume it. And that's okay. I mean, is it okay? I don't know. But find your way to make money off of it. Just know everything's fake. Anyway, we'll see how this develops. I do think that's a pretty spicy story here. And I don't know if the Whiff community maybe feels burned by that in any way. I just don't know, but it's certainly a spicy story. I mean, at the very least, it's that. All right, a couple other topics. Dude, no, we're basically on the hour. We'll go a little long, I think, but just to peek through some meme coins, see if anything's standing out here. Franklin Templeton expanding tokenized U.S. government money funds to Ethereum. Good shit. I dig it. Oh, no, maybe that's our last story. All right. Guys, anything I missed, drop it in the chat. Any tickers you guys want to see? Drop them in the chat, too. Yeah, I'm ready to get in the trenches a bit here. Yeah, dude. Okay, I'm glad I saw this because it's what we said at the beginning. If you're fuck the age right here, by the way. If you're under 25, it doesn't matter how old you are and who and what and your situation doesn't matter. Look, like I said, like he's saying, don't party. Like I'm saying, don't hang out with your family. Fuck your family for the next few weeks. For the next few months. Maybe even consider till the end of the year. Call your parents, say fuck off. Go look your wife straight in the eyes. Say fuck you. Go buy your kids an Xbox or a PlayStation and say I'll see you next summer. I mean, sell in May, walk away. That's a good target, right? I'm telling you guys. Nut up here. It's time to go. It's time to lock the fuck in. It is, dude. This is it, dude. I don't want to say this to just get people like amped up. I know this is true at my core. I saw the gains last cycle. I touched those gains. To some degree, I realize some of them, but I know what's coming, and I see my friends making some of that money right now. If you lock in right now, aim low even, guys, I think you can, with your eyes closed, if you do that, if you fuck off everybody, and you just sit at your desk for the next 3 months, there's no way you're not walking away with six figures. There's no way. There's no fucking possible way. And especially if you do that and you get with a gang like this, there's no way you don't walk away with six figures. But I really think if you do that and you are locked, I like that lock in, you lock in right the fuck here at your desk all day, 16 hours a day, 18 hours, some days 20, some days you're not going to sleep. But I think if you do that, guys, I think you're probably looking at 7 figures. But again, in your head, if you're willing to do that for $100,000, which you should, you're going to make 7 figures. And I believe it, guys. I really do. I really do. DeYank, you got to do it. I know it's dangerous. I know this. Oh, Jazz, you're all set then. It is time in the market, dude. It is. It's very much that. There's luck, and there's also strategy and skill. It's all those things, but that time in, man, nothing beats it. Because with that time in, you get experience. You really do. You really get some great experience. It's go time, guys. And the money is stupid. It's so big. And guys, 90% of other people are not going to do that. Even if they say they're not. They will do it part-time. Even guys that'll do it 4 to 10 hours a day. Do it more than them. Double it. You do it 18 hours a day, you'll run laps around them. But 2/3 the space won't even do the 4 to 8 hours a day. They'll do 30 minutes a day. They'll do an hour every couple of days. They'll check in once or twice. They'll check an app on their phone. They're not going to... Dude, somebody puts in an hour a day and you put in 18. Look, I mean, you are literally running 18 laps around them. Yeah, Mike, be smart too. Be safe, be smart. But man... You just, I do not, people should not miss this opportunity. It does not come around much. At the same, I will also say, I think there's part of what we're doing is a forever thing. Everything tokenized. Tokenized memes forever. Let me look at my bags. I need to see if I'm even up today. I mean, shockingly, I'm down today, but as far as from the past few weeks, I'm still up. Makes me feel pretty good about when this bounces back. I'm not going to... Hey, right now, don't get shaken out. Those positions you had that looked really spicy a few days ago, don't get shaken out of those positions, man. We've seen now, and I'll just speak for me, I've seen now over and over and over again, you sell because, okay, look, this is what I've done. Had a token that I think is awesome, in it early, got a decent bag of it, and I'm like, fuck. Okay, I know it's down, I know it's going to come back, but this other token came out. This other token came out, and I think I need to sell something and get in, and that's where I'm going to make gains right now. And it has not played out well for me, man. Dude, I'm happy for you with Pesto. It's cooking. It really is. I heard Kook talking about it this morning, too. Let's peek at Pesto to start. I'm happy for anybody who's either stuck with Pesto throughout or got back in nice and early. George did call it. Dude, bonkers. 25 mil. Bonkers. Fuck, guys. When did we get... Well, you know what? It's funny. I'm thinking about it now. I probably got in Pesto... I think I got into Pesto at like 15 mil. Yeah, I think I got in Pesto somewhere in this ballpark. I think. So if I just held, I'd be up. But yeah, guys, Pesto cooking as a beta play to Moodeng. Right? People assuming Moodeng gets those exchange listings, and this is, definitely watching Tyson tonight. Airhead. Bullish. Yeah, I don't think you can be... Well, I don't know the price. The price is going to matter on that, but yeah, Airhead is Bitcoin Cabal. It'll do well. Price, I don't know if I'm going to go for it. I'm definitely going to try. I got to go get my XP and shit done, right? I haven't done anything with it, but Airhead's got that energy. Jazz, what are you deleting, man? Okay, George, what's your price prediction for Pesto? What do you think? I think I got Tyson. But, I don't know. Jake Paul, he does look good. I just will never root against Tyson. He's just a great human being. And that interview, did you see his interview with the kid yesterday, DeYank? It's a classic Mike Tyson. It's so good. Yeah, I got, who do you got? I got Tyson. Yeah, throw your Pesto price predictions in here. And then let me peek through some other tokens here. Doge down to 28 mil. I still feel good about Doge, by the way. This is a great example of when I'm in and it dumped hard and I'm not going to make a mistake of selling it. Even if I could get, like 8 or 9 SOL out of it, I think that's what I'm down to. I think I'm in right around here. Oh, no, I take that back. I sold and got back in. I'm down quite a bit on it. I did get in there. Got out at 80 mil. Yeah, so I went from 15 mil to 80 mil. Bought back in at 60. And now we're down to 27. This is where I'm not going to make that mistake and sell and take the loss and say, it's okay, I'll grow it somewhere else. I've seen how this plays out. And there's too many holders. Even though it's declining, and now it's back up. 47,000 people holding this token, man. Sweet memes coming back. Love that. And yeah, I'm sure we'll get a token launched. Yep. Yep, Jazz, I like Doge will be the gift that keeps giving. In fact, part of me wants to just double down and just keep like DCAing in, you know? But yeah, that Doge one, again, lessons learned. The obvious plays, just believe in them. You just got to believe in them. Choina, I like that. That I think that works. So yeah, to me, the narrative of Doge makes so much sense. I see no reason to sell. I can't picture 47,000 people dumping at this point, too. This one's weird with the supply, though. Like, liquidity is a problem here. 1.4 mil, right? This has got some funny numbers. The tokenomics are really screwy here. 1.4 mil in liquidity. The supply is only 10 million tokens, right? It's half the supply of Bitcoin. It just, like, it's a really weird token here. Probably wasn't set up well. I don't know if that can kill it, but, I mean, there's a 47,000 holders is a lot. Nice. Oh, I like the block runner guys a lot. They're great. Let's see. Obot. I know some of you guys cooked on that. I did all right there, too. Okay. I'm glad I'm out. Oh, again, I think everything bounces back. I'm not sure about this one. Maya cooked, didn't it? Yeah, Maya cooked and dead-ish. Not dead, but... Crime I still like. You know, let me show, because I dropped this in Telegram. And this is one oh man, do I regret. This is one I did not stick with my conviction and I sold, and this was a little earlier, you know, in my, like, learning how to see stuff. But Shalom's... And again, in Telegram, you saw it, and the reasoning and all that stuff. Okay, we got this token from Shalom. Shalom, I think is his name. And an interesting thing, he's a big artist. And then separately, there's an account on X called God. God's got 500,000 followers. God follows Shalom. And this is Shalom's token. There's just, man, it's just connecting dots. This token, I was in sub 1 mil. I was in very, very fucking early. Somewhere in this ballpark. I don't remember exactly when. Somewhere in that ballpark. And you know what happened? I'm like, oh, damn, I thought I saw the connect. Well, I saw the connection. I'm like, oh, I thought people would care. I thought that would matter. And it didn't play out. I gave it, you know, probably a week or two. I would say probably gave it a couple of weeks and it didn't play out. I'm like, okay, I got it wrong. And this is where the experience matters. I'm like, okay, even if you see something that makes sense, then there's still more to it. It's got to take the cabal wanting to push it. And I'm like, and I got it wrong. They don't want this token. And here I am proven right and wrong at the same time. I did see a thing that made sense, that clicks, that resonates with people. And it did just need the cabal. My mistake was the time frame. You can't assume they're going to get it in a few days or a few weeks. Maybe it takes them a month or two to catch it. Maybe it does, right? And so this got up to, how high did this get? 23, 24 mil or so. Missed out on a 23, 24, 25, maybe more because I don't remember the market cap I got in. But missed out, we'll say, on a 20 to 30x because I didn't hold an extra couple of weeks. But I'm back in because big accounts are talking about this, and I do think it's going to be talked about in a big way. So I'm back in on this token. I do like this one. Yeah, George, idiots are leveling up. We're getting a little smarter, maybe. Okay, so that token I like. The AI tokens they're gonna have another leg up. The AI tokens are gonna absolutely send again. The AI tokens are gonna be massive. I still love Naval. I love the naval token. Okay, so I'm not selling any of these positions. None of them. Not selling naval. Not selling Pippin. Not selling Doge. Like I think I'm parked. I think I'm just parked and waiting for this next leg up. When does it start? Couple of weeks? Today? Like I don't think anybody knows, but I'm not going to make that mistake of exiting these things. That over and over I'm seeing if you just can hold through that down period, man, does it pay off on the other side. So I'm holding through all this. Naval Solana. I'll pull that up and I'll drop the contract address. And I'll show if you want, Cosmo. I don't know if you saw the story of Naval. So I can give you the TLDR with it. The TLDR, though, it's got an association to board Elon Musk. So TLDR, there's an account here called Naval or Nave AI. It's an account with 2.5 million followers that these guys are training, and by these guys, it's board Elon Musk and an AI 16Z dude training an AI agent off the Naval account. That's simple. It's literally that simple that I think that chat and that agent's live, by the way. So the agent is live, and as it's growing and learning and probably dabbles in tokens like these things do, there is the Naval token out already that has done decently so far. So here's the AI agent. It just launched yesterday. Officially live as of yesterday. Patchwork Naval. It is starting to tweet. It's getting some engagement too. I'll feed it a little bit. Does it adopt that token? That's the X factor. Does board Elon Musk and can't remember the AI 16Z guy. Do they, adopt the token? Do they talk about it? That I'm not sure, but that's the gamble. I kind of think so, but that's the gamble. So board Elon Musk following the agent, and Shaw. Shaw's the guy that programmed this bot or this agent. So those two, that's why I'm into the token. And then Pippin. Pippin's another AI agent, and it's going to cook, and it already has. It's not very low market cap anymore. It's like 63 mil now. AI agent that programs other AI agents. I do think is trading, and if not trading now, will be trading. Great mascot, too. I think it's like super memeable. I like it. I really do like it. So I think I'm in this one at like 15, 20 mil. So there's Naval. Let me pull up some of the socials for it. Okay, here's your creator. This is the mascot. It's fucking. This is a unicorn. Like, looks ridiculous. I think the AI helped create the mascot. It's fucking funny. Yeah, to me it checks quite a few boxes. Like, funny. I think Thread Guys had this guy on too, but this is the creator here.
On is, I don't want to hand code every common workflow. Mm-hmm. But I know if it works, I want it to be hard coded. Mm-hmm. So what I think I eventually want is for my agent to dynamically test different workflows. Mm-hmm. But once it finds one that works, I want it to hard code that into a function. Yeah. I don't know exactly how that's going to work, but in my mind, that's how I imagine these things working, where it'll say, hey, we tried 7 different ways. We found one that works. We've now hard coded an agent. Next time you ask, we'll just use that hard coded function for you. The people who are handcrafting good, valuable agents are able to make money today. What I go back and forth on is, I don't want to hand code every common workflow, mm-hmm. but I know if it works, I want it to be hard coded. Mm-hmm. So what I think I eventually want is for my agent to dynamically test different workflows.
Just realized that cycled back. Anyway, yeah, I like that. I think Pippin's a winner. And honestly, I think all these agents do. Dude, we're nowhere near the peak of this cycle. If GOAT crossed $1 billion, I think these other early agents are going to get up to $200, $500 million market caps. And then something's going to happen, guys. There's going to be millions of agents. That's why GOAT is so special, because it's first, really. There's going to be millions of these agents, and they're all going to be trading. They're all going to be trading. Like, it's not just tweeting, right? They're going to be trading crypto. They're going to have wallets, and they will actually execute their trades. right? Somebody will build an application or an interface for them to be able to trade. It's for sure, too. There's wild activity we see on chain. I'll show you this, like just without being able to show you exactly, but because we crawl all the activity on chain, not just NFTs, but fungible tokens too, we see all kinds of contracts that are very anonymous, right? There's like no name on them, that are doing tons and tons of volume in trading fungible tokens. And I think that's people training their agents to trade crypto. And it kind of goes under the radar because it's not shown on any marketplace. There's just anonymous wallets that probably people are tracking but don't know what it is. I'm pretty sure it's agent wallets. That, again, they're being trained right now. They're being built out and trained, and at some point they get launched as like a product with an X account and a website, and you know what I mean? The whole push behind them. It's coming. Right? There's predictions out there, 50 to 80% of transactions on chain are all going to be AI agents, and that is what's coming, which is crazy and exciting and fun, but it's different, and that's why GOAT is so big, and it's why I'm so sure about this super cycle for meme coins too. It's not going to look exactly like we thought it would look, which it will, but it got a little spicier. It got actually a cooler narrative. It's going to be awesome, guys. All right. I'm going to call it there. I think we got a fun day ahead of us. Keep your eyes in the market. Stay in the trenches. Do what I said with your families, you should do that. You should do it. Trading is the most important thing right now. I know family's important. I know. But improve your family's lives too. Probably the way to go. Anyway, guys, smash the like on the way out. Thank you. It really does help, like, tremendously. We got the afternoon show at 4:30 p.m. Eastern time. Henry, Joe, I can't remember if we got a guest today. I think not. We don't need it. Dude, I want all of us to get it in. Yeah, I want to trade a little live. That'd be a lot of fun. Maybe we can do that today. But regardless, guys, have a great day. We'll see you in a few hours. Be good, be safe, make some gains. We will fucking see you.